Hey Lovies, welcome to my channel, Craft Away with May. I'm May. Welcome to my older new subbies. I'm so glad to have you all here with me today. As the thumbnail show, we're going to be doing 3 DIYs using fabric, and they are beginner friendly. But before we jump into that first DIY, I want to say thank you, Amanda. I put the call out there for you guys to hook me up if anybody came across the little mini wood cubes from Dollar Tree, and she hooked a girl up. Okay, I am well stocked. Kathy Joe hit me up and she was like, I got some if you need them. So thank y'all for taking care of your girl. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So what we're going to do is go ahead and start with this first piece of fabric here. We have a total of 4 pieces that I did not cut out accurately, and I do not know the measurements. I just wanted them to be larger than this wood round I have right here, which I do believe it is about 6 inches. And it's 2 pieces where I have butterflies and 2 pieces of denim. And I'm just going to cut that out. And I was pretty impressed, y'all, with me cutting out my circles. What I do for one, I do for all 4. I was so excited. Yeah. So once I get them all cut out, just like that. Now, they were not like perfect, but I was impressed. Okay. So what we're going to do is fold it in half like a taco. And as it said in the thumbnail, there is no sewing required for any of these pieces today. So we're going to go in using some of this fabric glue. I think it's fabric pack. I'm not sure. I can't remember which one it is. But anyway, it is quick drying, which is what I needed. And it really does dry quick. Now, it is super sticky, so that's why you see I'm using my silicone spatula right there. And like I said, we're just going to fold it in half, just like a butterfly taco and a denim taco. Now, I thought I was recording. My sister had called me, and I wasn't. So I'm going to show you how I did the first one right there. And we are making fabric butterflies. Oh my goodness. When I saw this, I was like, I have got to try this because y'all already know why. Because on this channel, we love all things butterflies, bows, and hearts. And so I definitely had to try this. And all you see I'm doing is once I fold it in half, then I do the arch part facing the same way on both pieces. And then I'm going to just take a piece of jute twine. You can also use a zip tie here as well. If your grip is not the greatest, mine is not the greatest, but I just, I had some color in mine here. And so I was like, I'm just going to do the neutral color jute twine and black jute twine on the butterfly, and then the neutral one on the denim. And so then right here, I'm taking this little hair clip I had in my stash from when I did that hair accessory video with my girl Jenny from Lovely Moments Creating. And so I had this left over, and the little beads on it kind of reminded me of a butterfly bod, right? Or body. And so I just cut down about, I think 2 or 3, 3. And then it has like this little swirly cue at the bottom, which I thought would be really cute for the little butterfly tail. And so I'm just going to attach these using a little bit of hot glue here, and I think they'll be okay. I'm not 100% sure, but if you choose to recreate this exactly like this, then I would definitely say probably going with some heavier duty glue here. Now, for the other one, I painted that piece in black. So just like the first one, I do the same thing, and we're just going to glue it down. Now, these were a little off, and they were kind of giving me turtle vibes at first. I don't know why, but they were, okay? And so I still like them. I think they're super cute. And what I did off camera, I did pinch them together a little bit at the top and the bottom just to kind of make them look more like butterflies. But I was still happy with this being my first time doing these. I'm definitely going to make more, because what I also noticed is if you turn the arch pieces opposite, they make a really cute bow. And I meant to put that in there just so you guys can see, but like I said, I wasn't recording when I started playing around with it. And so Yeah, but I'm like, I'm definitely going to be making some more of these because they're so cute. You can make them into keychains. You could actually add a little clip on the back to actually make them into hair accessories. Like the options are endless here. Like I could see you putting these on gifts. I just like, you could even sell these if you are, selling your stuff, your crafts. This would probably be a really good item to sell. Just throwing it out there for you. Make some dollars if you can. Okay. And now their little antennas were going a little willy wonky, but so am I. And it's okay. You know? So right here, this is where I went a little left. Okay. I'm thinking afterwards, I probably should have just put the denim one on here. Um, but I added both. And this is one of those little wood signs you can find at Dollar Tree. I did paint this. I spray painted this in black a while back because I was going to use it in another video and I never did. And so I'm either thinking the background should have been white or I should have just went with just the denim butterfly here. But you guys can let me know how you feel about it. Like, it wasn't the greatest, but I'm saying for my first run, I really like this. I thought it was super, super cute and creative. I like it. I like the way I put my spin on it from what I saw. And I just absolutely adore this. So now you see I'm just going in with some paper flowers, adding that to the background just to give it a little brightness there. And I don't know that we really accomplished that, but I like it. I like it. Again, I'm thinking either the background should have been white or I just should have went with the denim butterfly. All right, so then I'm taking one of these jumbo size tower tumbling blocks because at first I was going to make this into a hanging sign, and then I decided to make it more into probably a shelf sitter or just a standalone piece. And I gotta say, I was happy. I was happy with the end result. It didn't come out exactly how I thought it would be, but it still was pretty cool for the first run. All right, so next step, I have this piece of cloth that I frayed, and this is awesome. I've had this in my stash forever. It came from Hobby Lobby. So did the previous fabric. That came from Hobby Lobby as well. On this fabric, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it has the Disciples Prayer on it. And I wanted to make this for my mom. She's going to be coming to visit. I'm so excited. And I, of course, did not get to spend Mother's Day with her. So I wanted to make her something, just a nice little treat, a little Bible bag. And I really think she's going to like this. I was showing it to my sister and she thought it was super cute. So I'm just taking some of this Heat and Bond a paper, and we're just going to apply this to the back. So it has two sides to it, the side with the paper on it, and then it has a side with some bumpy rumpies on it. And you want to make sure the bumpy rumpies is on the back side of whatever you're going to be doing here. You just apply a little bit of heat for about 2 or 3 seconds and that transfer over, and you want to have this smooth, shiny side on the wrong side. I hope that, or the back side. Okay. And then here is this bag that I had, this tote bag. I don't know where I got this from, but it was in my stash along with some other tote bags that I don't know where they came from. But I like this because you have 2 shades of white here. I was a little concerned that maybe it wouldn't show, but this came out so beautiful and I cannot wait for my mama to see it. And so once you get that surface all pressed out, and you have to make sure you're working with clean cloth that doesn't have any fabric softener or anything in there, like it has to be like super clean. So then you go back in, you apply that heat, and you're going to apply the heat a little bit longer than when you're transferring it to the original fabric. Okay, so I would say probably about 8 or 10 seconds in each spot is what I did. I did go back over just because I was just a little insecure about it. And it worked out. So then right here, I was like, okay, we're going to add in some buttons because I just felt like it was a little too plain. And I opted to go with 2 buttons right where the handle is, and I really like this. Now I will say I probably should have put a piece of Velcro, which is not too late for me to go back and do that, but I felt like maybe I should have put a piece of Velcro in there, kind of where the buttons were, to kind of give that illusion that they're the reason it opens and closes, but just again, illusion. All right, so I'm going in with some more of that fabric glue. And we're going to add that right in. And like I said, that glue adds, it gets tacky within like less than a minute. seriously, like I was able to keep going and manipulate this project with no issues. So what I decided to do next is, for my Cricut Joy, I decided to take some of my heat transfer vinyl and cut out the word mom that has a heart in the spot where the O would go. And this is so pretty. I cannot wait for my mama to see it. And she told me, she was like, oh, when you put your video up, send it to me, because I have to text it to her. So I was like, okay, but I'm not going to text her this one. I'm going to text her the other one, so she can't see this until she gets here. Okay. So I hope she doesn't stumble onto the video. But anyway, so shh, don't y'all tell her, okay? It's our little secret. Isn't that cute? So just like the heat and bond, the heat transfer vinyl has a plastic backing to it that tolerates heat. I do have my mini heat press on high, by the way, and here you just apply it about, I'd say 10 or 15 seconds in each section, and you pull this back slowly. If you see that parts of it did not adhere to the fabric, you just lay it back down carefully and apply more heat for just about 2 or 3 seconds more, and boom, here you go. That's it for this piece. All right, stick around to the final reveal, lovies, because I will show everything there. If you've been writing with me, you already know that. But for my newcomers, I like to show everything in the final reveal. All right, for project number 3, we're taking this fabric that I feel like I got this fabric from Dollar Tree. I'm not 100% sure. I'm thinking, I know it wasn't Hobby Lobby, but I'm thinking Dollar Tree, or maybe even, because it was a fat quarter, and I'm thinking either it was Dollar Tree or Walmart, but I honestly can't remember. So anyway, once I ironed that down like I did everything else, I took that little teapot there that I got from either woodpeckerscrafts.com or 24 Hours Crafts. If you guys ever want to know who I'm affiliated with, check out my description box. I have a lot of little codes there for you guys to get a few discounts, either on shipping or either on your first products from the company. So check that out. I always have that in my description box. But as you saw right here, I just went in and mixed 2 colors together. I can't remember what the other one was. I think it was mint, and then the other one was agave. And I mixed them together because in that cloth, it has this color, which I was so shocked because it almost matched it perfectly. It has little blue stripes in it, and I wanted to match the teapot to that. And so then what I did right here was I took my ruler, as you can see, and I just outlined the bottom middle part of this. I didn't want to cover the whole bottom, which at first I was going to do, but I opted not to. And I kind of regret that I didn't follow my first mind. But anyway, I'm taking some fabric Mod Podge for this adhesion on this project. And what I wanted to show you guys was the different ways that you can adhere fabric without sewing. That was the whole purpose of this video, because I can't sew. I would love to sew, but I don't know how. And this is quick and easy ways for you to do this without also, if you can't even sew by hand, because I have grip issues sometimes. So, I just want to give you guys some beginner friendly ways to do your different projects. And if you don't have all of these items, you can improvise. I just wanted to show you different ways to get your projects done if you like working with fabric. So what I'm doing right here is I'm just cutting that fabric down. Once I got that Mod Podge on there and let it dry, I didn't even really let it dry. And you can do that with fabric Mod Podge. I just went back over it. I laid the fabric down, put a piece of parchment paper down, and then went over with my mini heat press, and it adheres like instantly. So now I want to create a pocket here. So what you saw there, instead of going with more Mod Podge, I went in with some more of that fabric glue and just outlined where I put that original piece, and I left a little opening above, and I did go up probably about an inch above where I put the original piece of fabric. I hope that makes sense. Now, as I said, because I regret that I did not take this all the way across, I was trying to give the illusion, okay, y'all, hear me out here. Open your minds, receive it. I haven't asked you guys to do that in a long time. So open your minds and receive it, okay? I was trying to give the illusion of like a teacup inside of the teapot, but I did not accomplish that. That did not work. It didn't happen. Okay, so here I was trying to cover up the sharp cuts that I put on here, and so I'm going in with some of this yellow rickrack, and then I realized that I did not lay this down evenly. So when I originally laid down this, the teapot, I didn't realize I had it at a slant. And so when I went to do my line, it was crooked. But anyway, I just kept rolling because at this point, everything was at here and it was sealed tight, baby. There was no going back from this one, okay? So then I decided, okay, we're going to just go in with some of this gold leaf rub and buff, and we're just going to do a really thick outline to our teapot. And I love this. I think this came out so cute and so just, I don't know. I don't know what kind of style it is, but I think it's adorable. And I'm probably going to give it away. I don't know, but because the colors, I don't know. I might keep it. Who knows? I might sit it next to my little coffee, my little mini coffee tea bar I have. We'll see. So what it is basically it's going to be a little holder for either your little packets of tea, or if you want to make it like a note holder or recipe holder. The options are endless because you have that pocket and you really can put anything you want in there. If you want to put like little stir sticks, like, you know, little packets of sugar, I think that would be cute here too. Like I said, the options are endless. And just like on the first project, I just took one of those larger tower tumbling blocks, added that to the back, and that is pretty much it. So then I decided, let's add some more buttons in here, because then my mind went to, oh, what if it looks like an apron? I was all over the place. All right, I know. But if you've been riding with me anytime, y'all know I never stay in one place. I'm all over the place all the time. Okay, so now we're going to take some of these stickers I have, because if you don't have a Cricut to cut out any lettering or anything like that, stickers, I can't say it enough. And we just put the word T, but you can also leave that blank, because I brought this up a little bit higher. You don't really see the word, you see bits and pieces of it, but nonetheless, it's all up to you, boo. And there you have it. All right. And if you are still here riding with me, lovies, thank you so much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Here we are with the final reveal. If you had a favorite of today, lovies, I want to hear from you. If you did not have a favorite of today, I want to hear from you. What would you have done different? Were these easy? Were these, something you think you would be interested in doing? I would love to hear that from you. And if you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, because you guys know how I feel about the comments. Keep them coming. I love to chat with you guys after each and every video because you guys are amazing. I love you guys so much for just loving me and being supportive on this channel. Even when we get the negative vibes, I want to say thank you guys for being a part of such an awesome community. We are awesome together, and we won't let anybody steal our joy. We will continue to laugh. We will continue to craft. We will continue to make mistakes and just enjoy the ride along the way, because that's what we do on this channel, right? And once you hit that like button, lovies, don't forget to hype this video. It means a lot to me. It helps the channel out a lot. If you want to support my channel, you can do that by buying me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/craftaway with May. That just helps with little knickknacks and supplies. But if you can't, don't worry about it. Just you being here is good enough for me. And until the next video, lovies, be safe, be kind, hugs and kisses, XOXO. Bye.